nibbling the sill. Fair play. You've got a chip on your shoulder. It's the second time, but that's when you put rock up or relax, man. Man, you've got a chip on your shoulder. It was a good goal. Fair play. You have, man. Keep it on. You got.
Oh no, that's what I thought you're using like my little apprentice and that. Come man. Alright, next time I come to the game, yeah, bring the camera and I'm gonna use your angles and everything you put in there in my videos. Now, before we start this week's episode, I just want to give a massive shout out to Shana. Thank you for taking your time and recording the game and giving us an opportunity to bring content over Christmas.
Heels this time, sharp again, yeah? Come on, boys. Come on. Little ones this time again, yeah? Go.
Starting lineup, we're going to go.
Pass the water, please.
We're going to go a 4-3-3, yeah? We're going to go, obviously, Domo in goal. 2 centre backs will go in Ricardo, AG. Right back will go in Jordan. Left back will go in Don Perkins, yeah? Now, boys, I don't have to talk, yeah, but big communication, especially with your headers, because that's the only way they can score from us today, yeah? 2 centre mids will go in DK Harvey, and we're going Callum in the 10, yeah? Callum, you haven't been in there with DK and Harvey weren't there last week, so boys, communication from when the whistle comes, yeah, tackles like straight away, yeah. On the pitch is small now, so I'm not expecting nobody to be jockeying, bro. I'm expecting everyone to win the first and seconds today, yeah. The 3 up top, we're gonna go Tone in the 9, Danzo on the left, Lee Bank Dan on the right, yeah. So boys, listen, that starting lineup now, bro. Man can't afford to have bad games. I don't want to put pressure on man, but man can't afford to have bad games right now, bro. Because now, especially after the new year, bro, it only looks like we're getting like 14, 15 man. Because every week there's always different 4 or 5 man not here. There's going to be weeks where there's going to be fucking 18, 20 man, bro. There's going to be weeks where there's 4 man who are not going to be able to get a game, bro. So right now, bro, man have to, bro, yeah, we can't afford no bad games and that, yeah. And like last week against Power, we've seen how much chances we missed, yeah. Like we played good football and that, but bro, we have to be clinical in front of goal today. Yeah.
Just be positive.
Listen, these are going to be on it, man.
Listen, like Lee said, yeah, they're new to the league, so they're going to come in thinking, yo, these are the champions. Forget whoever they paid already or whatever. They ain't paid or shit. You get me? So they're going to be thinking, oh yeah, these are supposed to be the champions. So let's give these something to know what's going on. You get me? And like you said as well, we win today, yeah. Like when we do win anyway, we go on top of the league or joint top. You get me? Exactly. So go and make a statement. Go and enjoy it today as a team, and you go just go and show them. Come on, man. Go on.
If we don't get no lockdown, bro, the next game's 3 weeks today. So man, have got a good rest as well. You know what I mean? So fucking pull it in today, man.
Let's go. Come on, lads.
Let's go.
Yes, people, welcome back to Sunday League Settings with myself, Big Fazza. Now, this week in the Oakbourne and Coronation Prem, we'll bring you a fixture which took place on the 19th of December between current champions FC Ballerz and the Dingle FC, aka Long Throwing FC. Now, less of me chatty-pattying, let's get straight into the action. Now, Ballerz applying early pressure straight from the kickoff. Dingle are trying to clear their lines, but it's retrieved by DK, skips past 1, skips past 2, taken off his foot by Harvey, who gets his shot away, scooped up by the keeper. Now left back for the Dingle, Clappy, throws one in looking for Jack Mullen, but AG gets enough on it. The scraps are picked up by Harvey, doing a job in midfield for Ballerz. Out to the right back Jordan, who clears his lines, but eventually goes out for a throw-in. And as we all know, the Dingle are well known for their long throw-ins, but it's not really hard on their pitch if you have a look at it. Literally the throwing line's right next to the 18-yard box. Nonetheless, Clappy tosses one in, cleared again by DK, and Don Perkins does just enough. Feeds into Tone, whose hold-up play is always decent, releases Daniel Dowse on that right-hand side, drops the shoulder, skips past 1, cross comes shot. And the boy Clappy about to throw another one in, helped on by Aaron Daly. He's only going to make it 1-0 to the Dingle. Now you can knock it all you want, but if it's not broke, you don't fix it. Fair play to the Dingle playing to their strengths to go make it 1-0. But as I say that, Callum tries to slide on through the eye of a needle. Decent pass, but he needs a decent clearance. Retrieved by Don Perkins, doing a job at left back. Back out to Callum. I believe should have got a foul there, but referee waves it on. You got MK, Capitano, Ross on the ball. Sprays into the feet of Jack Mullen. Out to this left-hand side. Clappy tries to play on outside the right foot. Not on the same wavelength. Scooped up by the big man Damo in goal. Now just out of camera shot, Harvey whips a corner in. Dan Howell gets his shot away, but the Dingle defenders putting their body on the line and defending it. Apparently takes a touch off Daniel Dowse and it goes out for a goal kick. Now long one pumped up by the keeper. Harvey gets just enough on it. Can't be held up by Tone and retrieved by Callum. Decent dummy there by Tone, but good reading by Clappy that is. Goalkeeper clears it once again. Dale tries to help it on, but Big AG and Jordan do just enough to clear their lines. Picked up by John Hutchinson in midfield. Sprays out to that right hand side. Into the feet of Dale, and I have to say, that's naughty, bro. It's a naughty tackle that is. DK's lucky to not have a broken ankle on that. Referee plays on nonetheless. Goes out for a goal kick. Now I don't know how the boy's still running after that tackle, but he does get dispossessed by Johnny Hutchinson in midfield. Again, screaming for a foul, saying that Don Perkins is all over their number 14. Ryan Moore plays it back to their keeper, who sends another long one forward. Helped on, Jord, now you see it. Now you don't. Clappy, I'm sorry, but you got sent to the shot for a newspaper and Chris there. Daniel Dowse sends another one to the shot, breaking down that right hand side, but Jack Mullen does enough and comes over and it goes out for a throw-in. Now Big Damo sends one up the field, missed by Jack Mullen, but the bits are picked up by Callum, doing a job in at number 10. Don Perkins gets blindsided. Johnny Hutchinson shows him the strength and power. Ryan Moore does a neat little flick there around Harvey. Plays MK in, gets his shot away. Decent shot, decent save by Big Damo. And as we go back down the other end, free kick to Ballerz, about 30 yards out from goal. DK whips it in. But first header won by Johnny Hutchinson. I must admit he's been busy so far in his first half. Out on his right hand side with Jordan. But Jack Mullen does just enough and it goes out for another corner. Corner whipped in by Tone, but everybody gets underneath it. And I do believe that's Big Elliot Hill for the Dingle that clears his lines. Back pass to Damo. Scoops into the air though. Harvey and DK haven't put a name on it. Jordan's clearance makes it just as far as Jack Mullen. Tricky, decent feet that is, Jack. But again retrieved by Don Perkins. Once again, Elliot Hill into the feet of Dale. Referee eventually blows up for a free kick. Wasn't too sure if it was the first, second or third. Now from that free kick, it's whipped in, but Don Perkins gets the first header on it. Dan Howell plays into the path of Daniel Dowse. Tries to play it first time, but Aaron Daly retrieves it. Between him and Clappy, they clear their lines, but it doesn't get no further than DK, who retrieves it on the halfway line. Ryan Moore's applying the pressure, but DK's got plenty of time to play into that midfield. Harvey gets his head up, and for me, that's not offside. Now just out of camera shot, there's a long one over the top. Kyle's got his hands all around Dan Howell. Referee gives a free kick. Now this is where I talk about Ballerz. Callum sees an opportunity to play early into the feet of Harvey, out to Tone. Decent footwork that is Tone. Round one. Manages to cut it back to Callum. Slots it in the back of the onion bag. 1-1. Now after a decent start to the game from the Dingle, Ballerz have got themselves back into the game. You got the boy DK on the ball once again. Out to his right hand side to Daniel Dowse. Dan Howell, bit of trickery, but in all fairness to the big man Aaron Daly, gets his body in the way. Clappy clears his lines, and you know Jordan's always decent at right back. Plays it nice and simple. Once again, Johnny Hutchinson spreading the play onto that right hand side. Ryan Moore manages to slide and keep it in, but Big AG, no nonsense, clears his lines. Now you know what's coming. Another long throw in by the boys, but Big AG has read it this time. Clears it. Gets helped in back in once again by Big Elliot Hill. But he's blown up for offside. Kick from Damo into the feet of Tone, but Big Elliot Hill puts the pressure on. Don Perkins clears it up the line once again. Decent touch that is by Callum. Into the feet of Harvey, but I will say, man, the boy Johnny Hutchinson has been everywhere so far. Knocks it around Don Perkins, and Callum has to concede a free kick. Ben Jones standing over the free kick. Doesn't get as far as DK. Shot by Big Elliot Hill, but it's cleared by Ricks. Into the feet of Dan Alwell, whose birthday was the night before, may I add, and it looks as if he's still at the party. Back home to Big Dummo, and they start again. Thrown into Ben Jones. He plays it back out to Big Hill. Ben Jones once again into the feet of Johnny Hutchinson. Callum leaves another one on him. Now can Ben Jones get another decent delivery whipped into the box? Looks as if he has done. But fair play to AG, gets enough on it. But Aaron Daly could have easily put them back in the lead. And as we go back up the other end, decent little tussling match by the two big fellas, Tone and Elliot Hill. Referee blows in the favour of Ballerz. Now from that free kick, Don Perkins standing over it with that wand of a left foot. Whips it into the box. Harvey's all alone, gets underneath it. Should have definitely made it 2-1 to Ballerz. They are known for a long throwing team, but they can actually play. Decent footwork by Jack Mullen. Looks as if Dan now was actually arrived from the party and goes and slaps one in the back of the onion bag. 2-1 to Ballerz. Now straight from kick-off, Clappy tries to make something happen on that left-hand side. Decent ball into the box, but nobody's on his wavelength. Ends up going out for a goal kick to Ballerz.
Well done, Don Perkins!
Looks as if somebody's give Dan Alwell the hair in the dog. Another drink, looks as if it's made him better. He's actually woken up 30 minutes into the game. Left foot. Decent save by the keeper though. Quick throw out from the keeper, intercepted by Don Perkins, who plays into the path of Daniel Dowse. And he's offside this time. About 40 minutes in at this point. First header won by Aaron Daly. Dale plays it on into the path of Captain MK. Big AG, shoulder to shoulder, but looks as if he just nudged him in the back, so I can see why the referee has given a penalty. There was a long delay in taking this penalty, and as you can see, the boy DK has been sin-binned. Apparently Dingle did miss the first penalty they taken. Referee said for whatever reason they have to retake it again. So number 66, Jack Mullen standing over it, faced up against Big Dummo. Slides it bottom left. Decent penalty, goes and makes it 2-2.
And the ref wanted them to do it again.
Now the Dingle boys get themselves back into the game about 5 minutes before half time, and at this point they just got to see it out. Big AG clears it once again. Keeper comes and scoops it though, and the referee's about to blow it for half time. Both teams go in at 2-2, all to play for in the second half. Yes, people, what's going on? Big Fazza, Mr. SLS. Now, I'm normally the man behind the cam, but I thought, you know what? Let me send everybody a quick message just to wish you a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. From my family to your family, take the time out, relax, re-energize. And just a quick message as well. You see any ideas, plans, hobbies, or anything you wanted to chase in life, do it in 2022, man. I always say nothing ventured, nothing gained. And it's easier and it's better to fail on your own terms. So, have a blessed Christmas, an even better New Year, and as I always say, bless up. And as we get the second half underway, it looks as if it's pretty much like the first half. Couple of dubious offside decisions by their lineup.
Hey ref, they're calling their own fucking line, know it? Hey DK, we have to punish them now.
He was on it.
DK spent his time in the sin bin and gets straight back into the thick of it. Decent ball into Callum, who plays it into Dan Alwell, who's on his bike. Fair play to Ben Jones, though he gets over there, does just enough. Alwell whips it in, but another decent header that is by Big Elliot Hill. And again, Johnny Hutchinson clears his lines and Ballerz start once again.
SMK, yeah?
How long's he got, ref?
Yeah, trust me, ref. Come on, man.
9, 10.
Sent long with the pitch by the keeper. AG gets the first head on it, but one thing about Ricks at the back is he's solid, and not only that, he's quick with his feet and he's quick on the ball. Goes and wins himself a free kick. Now Daniel Dowse tries to play a quick one into DK, but once again Johnny Hutchinson picks up the bits. Ryan Moore comes away with it. Referee could have easily given a foul there for the first one on Don Perkins. and I believe that's what he brings it back for in the end. Now Dan Perkins driving down his left hand side. Kyle can't sort his feet out, plays into John Hutchinson, who probably makes his first mistake of the game. DK runs past one, and Kyle goes and gives away a penalty. Now the boy Dan Elwell standing over it once again. Looks as if that AU vodka is about to kick in. Can he go and make it a brace for himself? Yes he can, bottom right.
Yes.
Now Ballerz go and take the lead for the second time in this game. See if they can hold on to it this time though. Long one sent up into the midfield. Ryan Moore tries to help it on, but between Tone and Dan Perkins, they play into the path of Dan Elwell. Sizing up Kyle, tries to shoot near post. Decent save by the keeper though.
DK, just get rid of it for me. Well done.
Now some people will say Dan Perkins just trying to shoot from here. He'll say he was trying to put a cross in. I'll leave it to you, lot.
Oh, lads, give him more.
Ball on his left hand side with Dan Perkins. Tries a little dink into Dan Elwell, but Ryan Moore clears his lines and Ben Jones clears the seconds. I said in Sunday League you can't blink. Dan Elwell goes and makes it a hat-trick.
Yeah, and the more started
This is my free kick, mate. I've done this.
He wasn't there for California, was he?
Oh, yeah.
I see it on camera.
He was still in sober.
Banter started on the Ballerz sidelines as they take a 4-2 lead. Harvey plays it into Dan Elwell's feet, who sees the runner Dan Dowse, but Tone can't skip over it. Can't sort his feet out.
Fucking wake up, boys, come on.
And as Ballerz have done to many teams in the past, they've managed to keep themselves in the game, and by the time they have woken up and started to play, they've gone and taken a couple goals advantage. As I say that, Tone loses possession. Ben Jones plays into the feet of Kyle, who's looking for options, but there's nobody on. Jack Mullen's showing, but Harvey hasn't given him any time on the ball. Tries to spray one out to the right hand side, just overhit, and ends up going out for a goal kick. Now that right hand side for Ballerz has been an outlet all game. Fair play to Dan Dow, sweeps another one in the box. Dan Elwell, for me, tries a bit too much here. There's options on, and eventually loses the ball. Gaffer ain't happy.
Sake, man! So are you interested?
Do you know what I mean? You know, to the plank out of your eye. You get me?
16! Yeah,
So what are you wearing? What's up, Sudan? You have like 3 pairs, you know. I'm just in bare flip-flops. I know. Oh, that's one call for.
Throwing from Ballerz. Mullen gets his first head on it. Johnny Hutchinson gets caught in the 18-yard box. Shot by Jordan.
Hey, Jordan!
DK 25 yards out. Shoots. Deflected. Could have gone anywhere. Tone, decent on the ball, nice and strong. Dingle get a foot on it, but Dan Perkins with a decent little turn into the feet of DK once again. Decent ball into Dan Elwell, round the corner to Callum. He's got plenty of time to get his head back up again. Dan Elwell, box of tricks, shoots. Again, could have gone anywhere. Now from that resulting corner, Harvey gets enough on it. Drops to Jordan, who just can't get his foot on it to tap it in. Another corner, big AG, just wide.
Stop! DK!
DK off, Dan Mosey's on, and Dan Dowse on that right hand side again, but I will give Jack Mullen his credit here. What a tackle. Even Dan Howell has to rate it. Now another corner whipped in by Tone. The lads can't sort their feet out between AG and Daniel Moses, and Dingle clear their lines. Dan Perkins into the feet of Dan Elwell. He was always going to be tricky. Sends him shot once, sends him shot twice. Dom tries to play it around the corner, but Ryan Moore in the end just clears his lines. Now Don Perkins whips another one into the box. Dingle are really struggling to clear their lines at this point. Harvey intercepts it. Tone gets his shot away. Keeper's got it all day though. Now again, Danal while chasing the scraps. Not too sure if it goes out of play or whether or not he given for a free kick, but referee blows up.
If anyone, but can we just get rid for my own peace of mind?
80th minute in at this point, and Ballerz are just literally camped in the Dingle half. Tone with a decent pass into Dan Moses, who plays another one round the corner to Callum, who's got plenty of time to get his head up. Tries to take it round one. Shouts for handball, saved by the keeper. Now at this point, people, what can you say?
Matt, come on now, Matt. Well done, Matt.
I am, bro, don't worry. Yeah.
Now going through the highlights, obviously I can't put them all in, but Harvey was everywhere and he was immense in today's game, so credit where it's due, and what a quality finish to round off a decent performance.
Dom, chill, wrestle. Come on, let's keep going.
That's why your foot's broke up.
And I say it week in and week out whenever I watch Ballerz, the master of S-housery, Don Perkins, just giving it low to the sidelines, whips one in, and again, Dingle boys are failing and struggling to clear their lines. Jordan steps inside, plays a decent ball into Callum, first time, gets his shot away, decent shot. Dan Howell's there to make it number 4 for the day.
Great, man.
Fuck that, bro. Hey, it's cow. He's rattled.
Hands out. Start nibbling the show. Fair play. You got a chip on your shoulder, bro. It's the second time, but that's when you put broke up. Relax, man. You got a chip on your shoulder. It was a good goal. Fair play.
Now as Ballerz make it 6-2, I think it's fair to say that Dan Howell has definitely ran his race. Definitely blowing out of his other end at this point. I think that vodka's starting to kick in again. Dingle boys back in possession. Callum's not giving them any time. In all fairness, he's 6-2 up, but he's still jockeying. Harvey's still putting in a shift. And again, goes out for a throw-in. One thing I will say about the Dingle boys is though, they never know when they're defeated, and regardless of the scoreline, they'll always put a shift in. Now Ross MK tries to play in Dane, who was on the subs bench for this game, and I think he would have definitely made a massive impact if he did start, but that's just my opinion. Nonetheless, back into the game, Harvey sprays it out to, I believe that's Matty Dowse, that's come on now for his brother Dan. Jordan's retrieved the bits, but again, Dingle are dogged, and they go and clear their lines, and it goes out for a throw into them in the end. Now into the last 7 minutes of the game, I believe, at this point, and Ballerz are just retaining possession.
Come on. Yeah. Funny in this team, you know, some of the shouts.
Come on, Fanny, like.
Keep it.
Good football, though, that is. One down.
Hold it. Have a shot. Have a pop, bro. Move up, shoot.
Decent possession football by Ballerz. Now you got Faniel Kane standing over this free kick. Dane does enough to get his body in front of it and deflects it. Retrieved again by Tone into Callum. Just keep ball again on the 18-yard box for Ballerz. Don Perkins tries to step inside on that left foot, but blocked once again by Aaron Daly. But in all fairness to Mullen, she's still chasing the bits and manages to get a shot away. Now, Shana did say that she didn't manage to get Ross MK's third goal, but a birdie has it looks something like this. Now, when you haven't got the footage, you just got to improvise, people. Nonetheless, it's 6-3. Game still going on. Banter still flying on the sidelines. Things you love to see. Now, the referee's about to blow up for full time. The game's going to end 6-3 to FC Ballerz. I'm Big Fazza. This is Sunday League Settings. Thanks for having me.
Yo, just get rid of the ball, blood.
And as we have a look at the top of the table at the end of 2021, it's definitely all to play for in the second half of the season. Now, Dingle boys, take it away.
Sunday League Settings. Sunday league settings, la 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 la, la 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 la. Sunday league settings, Sunday league settings, la 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 la, la 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 la.
Now, respect people, myself, Big Fazza, on behalf of Sunday League Settings, log on, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bless up.